Turnpike. It's a very famous roadway full of country charm. Pompton Turnpike leads you to a place not far from Broadway. Still, it's on a farm. You dance with lights subdued, the music interlude puts you right in the mood to dance and find yourself romance. Pompton Turnpike, ride your bike, or if you like, just hitchhike. But come to Pompton Turnpike. Yes, Pompton Turnpike. It's a very famous Jersey roadway full of country charm, like cows and pigs and ducks and stuff like that. Pompton Turnpike leads you to a place not far from Broadway. Still, it's on a farm. You dance with lights subdued, the music interlude puts you right in the mood to dance and find yourself romance. Pompton Turnpike, ride your bike, or if you like, just hitchhike. Come to Pompton Turnpike. Come to Pompton Turnpike. Come to Pompton Turnpike. There you go. Just I can turn it off. Yes. What am I here for, Ricky? What am I here for? What's any of us here for, Ricky? Well, the thing is, it's Monday night. I worked all day on my music here, writing horn solos to play the Playboy Club. Writing horn accompaniments and making all the arrangements. The chart is very long. It's too long, but it'll be good. Yeah, it should be on Tuesday. I'll be here too on Tuesday. You don't have to stay. I'll just be here for a little while. But I just thought I just needed to. I just decided I would just do it. I worked all day, and do-da. I think it's a racist song, isn't it? Camptown Races. I have a feeling it's not very acceptable right now. Who's here? Who's here? Gary Anderson. Gary Anderson. Hi, Gary. How are you? I'm still here. Still doing this thing. Still having fun with it. And I started to think of writing, doing nice little bass things, and just singing the song. I'll give you a little idea in case you missed it. This is how I opened the show. Let me see if I can get back to the beginning. Pompton Turnpike. It's a very famous Jersey roadway. Full of, oh, there's the front of the microphone. Country charm. No wonder I couldn't get it. Pompton Turnpike leads you to a place not far from Broadway. Still, it's on a farm. You dine with lights subdued, the music interlude puts you right in the mood to dance and find yourself romance. Pompton, Pompton, Pompton Turnpike. Ride your bike, or if you like, just hitchhike. But come to Pompton Turnpike. It's fun. It's great fun. And it gives me something really, and I can, if I do about 2 or 3 a day, it's good practice. It's fun. That's the only reason I did it. I'm here today. For Las Vegas, where jazz is alive and broke. Hey, Bill Crow, how are you, man? Maybe I need a bass accompaniment to the whole show. I think I should do that. Just the bass playing in the background. Might as well take it out. All together now. Pompton Turnpike. It's a little country. It's a little famous Jersey roadway full of country charm. It's a very famous Jersey roadway. It's a very famous Jersey roadway. Pompton Turnpike lead you to a place not far from Broadway. Still, it's on a farm. It's not Vegas, no, no. You dine with lights subdued, the music interlude puts you right in the mood to dance and find yourself romance. Pompton Turnpike. Ride your bike, or if you like, just hitchhike. But come to Pompton Turnpike. Come to Pompton Turnpike. Doo-dee-da-dee-da-dee. Come to Pompton Turnpike. Oh, this is fun. I like this. That's kind of fun. I have another one to change partners, but I'm not going to do that. The thing I got to do is find J bass for singing. That was the problem. I started the show and I've got so much stuff on so many hard drives. I couldn't remember the search engine. I didn't know what to put into the search engine. Jay sings. Jay does Pompton Turnpike. What? I should just write. So there's Pompton Turnpike. So I put in Pompton Turnpike and Joe West. Everybody okay tonight? Let me see. Let's see how we've got. Bill, have you gotten over your birthday yet? Garlic nuts for all. Well, all right. Fine. We'll get some garlic nuts. I'll have to get some. There's no question about that. We've got to get a few garlic nuts just to spread around because we know how nobody's breath matters anymore. I guess they're garlic nuts. Oh, let me see. How many do I have? Just one picture? Oh, one picture. I've got to get more pictures. Yummy. Let's take me and put me over here. So I don't want to interfere with the garlic nuts. After all, we have our priorities here. Make them a little smaller. Oh, look at the sauce. See the red sauce? I guess that's sort of like a gazpacho. Is that sort of like a gazpacho kind of thing? Yummy. Well, does it have nuts in it? Does this have nuts in it? Oh, I'm sure. The Mirage. Oh, well, the last time I was in Vegas, Gary, was to see Steely Dan. And then I went over and I became friends with Penn and Teller, Penn Jillette, because he's a bass player and we had lessons and stuff like that. And I spoke to Teller. Can you imagine it? I had a long conversation with whatever Teller's first name is. Penn Jillette and something Teller. And I talked to him backstage. I said, I'm one of the few people who actually talked to him. Gazpacho, the secret police. Very funny. Me too. I like that background bass too. When Peter Brown became popular, Mad Magazine had a bass line all through an issue. Well, I'm just going to do more of it. I'm going to, like, every day try to record 2 songs. You must believe in spring. What a lyric this thing is. It's incredibly poetic lyric. When lonely feelings chill the meadows of your mind, just think when winter comes, can spring be far behind? Beneath the deepest snows, the secret of a rose is merely that it knows you must believe in spring. Just as a tree is sure its leaves will reappear, it knows the emptiness is just the time of year. The frozen mountain dreams. It goes down a half step. That's kind of hard. The frozen mountain dreams of April's melting dreams. How crystal clear it seems. You must believe in spring. You must believe in love and trust it's on its way, just as the sleepy rose awaits the kiss of May. So, in a world of snow, of things that come and go, where what you think you know you can't be certain of, you must believe in spring and love. Jeez, what poetry. Wow. But I'm going to learn that song. I'm going to put it down on the bass. It's going to be one of my songs for this week. And keep the lyrics nearby. Maybe make a notebook of all the lyrics that I do this. And it's good. Don't tell her. I see. Don't tell her. All right. Bank teller. Isn't that something you steer a sailboat with? The teller? Tiller. Excuse me. Sorry. Anyway, I put the garlic. I covered up the cover up the ID, and you cannot do that. What's this? What's this? That's that. It's too complicated. I'll put it over here under my shirt. Da-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. Text. Highlight the text. Bring it over there and put it on my shirt. Okay. Oh, that's right. Mike Jones is still there. Wow. I wonder if they're still doing that thing where they play, but they opened up the show playing. Have you seen the show, Gary? I am sure you have. But have you seen it recently? Are they still doing that? It's an amazing show. It's like astonishing show. And the illusions are ridiculous. And Teller is maybe a better magician than Penn. Amazing. Anyway, that's Pompton Turnpike. Doo-da, doo-da. And I'm still sitting here working hard on, Gary, I'm writing 4-horn charts to my songs, and I'm starting a group called J7. Just the initial J and 7. And it's my trio with a horn quartet, trumpet, alto, tenor, bari. I might have put trombone in it had I been thinking, but for some reason I had all the players I wanted to, and all of them, all the guys I know, I wanted to be in it, so I didn't put the trombone in. And now I'm going to have to figure out. Oh, it's easy enough. I guess I would take the tenor line and put it in the trombone line. So all I got with the Sibelius, all I have to do is put a trombone into it, then take the tenor line and copy it into the trombone line, and voila. It should be all right. Of course, there's always problems. There's always interesting problems, but I'm harmonizing the hell out of everything. Only 4 voices. And so I got to make sure the bass is really predominant. The bass has got to really fill out. And who better than the guy who wrote it to play the bass so that he knows what's important? And it's going to be fun. I mean, I'm coming up with better voicings all the time. I'm sort of starting to understand things that I never understood. I heard them, but I didn't understand what was going on. A teleprompter. Yes, and yes. Penn is on a bass in disguise. Well, he's been doing that for at least 10, 15 years now. I wonder if he's gotten better. Sneak in and find out. I wonder how good a player he is now. If he managed to, because he was not bad when I heard him 10 years ago. And if he's been playing every night, he's got to be pretty good by now. This is the bass violin. I have to get out of the way because I don't want the garlic knots to be. It's a little something I thought you should know. So I will tell you as you settle into place. It's impossible to sing and play the bass. You know, this bass is getting, the strings are getting too low. Gotta raise the strings a little bit. Winter is finally. Let me tell you something as we start the show. It's a little something I thought you should know. So I will tell you as we set it into place. It's impossible to sing and play the bass. You're a lovely group of people. You deserve the courtesy of knowing what you can expect of me. I have practiced, but it will not mean nothing, 'cause it's impossible to play the bass and sing. You see, the bass is fretless, it's not like a guitar. On bass you spend your whole life wondering where the hell you are. It's got rooted markers, just a fingerboard, so bare, and lots of notes which are not there. Then when you start singing, you've got lyrics on your mind, and the notes on bass become impossible to find. To remember lyrics, melodies, bass lines, of course, is no less a miracle than yours. So as I make 1,000 errors, sit there and be kind. Do not throw tomatoes at me, keep this all in mind. Remember, this is serious. Remember, this is art. Remember this, or I will fall apart. Then I'd have to pray to God to come and intercede, and she'd only sit and laugh at my wanton greed. She made the rules for molecules, atoms, time and space, and she knows it's impossible. So to sing and play at the bass. That's a good introduction. That's a good introduction to that song. And I love that tempo. Zap, boozy, boozy, boozy. The bass is too low. I have to raise the bass. The bass has gotten too short, or I've grown. I must have grown. I didn't bump that. That was not me bumping the bass. That absolutely was not me bumping the instrument. Don't even think for a second I did that. I didn't bump it. It bumped itself. While I'm here, I'll check. Yeah, the bridge is pretty straight. You want to keep your bridge straight. Uh-oh. Oh, geez. No wonder it's short. You know why it's short? Because the little peg fell off. I let the peg fall off. It's sitting over there on the floor. Excuse me, I gotta go over and get the peg and put it on the instrument. Talk among yourselves. Okay, that's good. The little rubber stopper that sits on the bottom of the instrument, it screws in, but it also screws out, unfortunately. So let's put it back in there. A little intermission. Going in very nicely. Yes, yeah. I feel like a dentist. Let's see what we got here. Oops, too high. Rosin on the bow? I don't think so. Haven't rosin this. It's been sitting on the piano. I don't think there's any. You always want to put a little tension into the bow, Joe. It's been seen, at least that isn't the tension all over it. That's pretty good. Sounds pretty good. That sounds good tonight, doesn't it? I gotta lower this. It's too high. It's too high. I haven't grown, or I haven't gotten shorter in the last half hour, have I? I haven't played this bass enough to really have a good sense of how high it should be. But let's take an inch off it and see what happens. I love it when I sound like Bob Ross. Oh, that's good. This is it. Gotta keep this numb. It gets a little ingrown here. Oh my God! I don't know where anything is. I don't know where the center of the pitch is. I'm completely confused. Let me go to the piano. Excuse me for a second. I don't even know where an A is. Anybody got an A? A. Just a second. Let me pluck an A. Ah, yes. The piano. Now the key is, the trick is to remember the pitch long enough so when you get to the bass, you can still play it. So easy to not get that A flat or G sharp. Anyway, I have to say a little story and then I'm going to go. Let me see what you all are up to. Let me see where we got into. Oslam. Who's Oslam? Oh my God. Oslam Akhtar Barogia. Hi there, missed you. How are you? Oslam. Oh my gracious goodness. Oslam is tuning in from Turkey. From Turkey. Oslam, how are you? Do you want to go? Hey, no, Stephen. Go, you stick around. Bye, Stephen. Okay. Oslam, how are you? Jeez. Whiz, how nice. Oslam, you know, I'll be on tomorrow night and Thursday night also. Boy, I was glad. It's wonderful to hear from you. Oslam, I went over to Turkey 25 years ago, was it? 20 years ago? Took the trio over and we did concerts over there. And was thinking of you recently when I arranged You Must Believe in Spring for our vocals here and used only voice and bass for the first 16. Well, you're going to hear it, my version of it. I should do it tomorrow, but it's a hard song. And I'll have to find the right key for it. Do-dee, 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 do-dee. But I want to put the bass track down so I can just... maybe I'll sell bass tracks. That's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. But yesterday I was playing at a restaurant downtown. Now I have to tell you this. At a place called, I play there occasionally with Bill Wurtzel, the guitarist. And it's called Il Gappardato, which is the alligator in Italian, I believe. I'm sure it's Italian. I think it's Gappardato. And we're sitting there playing, and usually, you know, it's nice. It's a very nice restaurant, very good food, very high, very good. 54th Street, you know, between 5th and 6th. So, okay, great. I won't be on Wednesday, Bill. I will be here Thursday. I'm glad you're working. You're much better off doing that. And in walked this couple yesterday, and they sat down, and they were really very attentive to the music. And nobody ever applauds there. They're busy eating and talking, and we are strictly background music, but Bill and I rehearse. We get a lot of good stuff together in there. That's why you have to do it. And so they applauded after every number. So I went over to them. And I said, "Hello, how are you?" He says, "Good. My name is Sam Wong, is it? He's an assistant conductor at the New York Philharmonic, and his wife has been in the Philharmonic for 30 years, and she was with him." I have it right here. Jeez, I forgot his last name. Excuse me for a second. I don't ever want that to happen. It's easy name, too. Sam Wong. Sam Wong. And his wife is been with the Philharmonic for 30 years. And they sat there, and all of a sudden I'm listening to this violinist with this New York Philharmonic, and I'm bowing solos. I'm going, oh dear, they're going to find out about me now. But they were very sweet. They loved it. They just enjoyed it. And they're the nicest people in the world. They are the nicest people. Boy, did we have a great time. So if I'm suddenly swept up into the Philharmonic, no chance of that. But it was quite good. And I am writing my book on my approach to playing bass. And in it, I'm going to talk about how when people come in who are scare you to death because they're such avid listeners, you have to play simply and do what you do. Just play it right. Don't do anything else. Don't try to show off for them because it never works. And that's that. So listen, I'm going to go because it's time to eat. And those what do you call them? They're making me very hungry. Them nuts. Them little nuts. Let me see if I press that. Will they disappear? No, this will disappear. We hear this. Where'd they go? What'd I do with them? Image, audio. So if I hit this, there you go, the text. I'll leave them on. Well, they were good. They behaved the whole show. I will see you all tomorrow. Meanwhile, we'll leave with another rendition of the ever-famous, if I can find the lyric, Pompton Turn. Yes, indeed. The reason I like this song so much is because it just reminds me of when I was growing up, the kind of music that you used to hear on the radio when I was growing up. And all these lovely guys, big band people and everything. And Bill Crow was part of that because he was 12 years older than me, so he was out there doing it when I was in my teens, and 12 and 13. I don't know when you started playing the bass, Bill, for real, probably around 25, right? So I still would have been 13, so it still would have been the same stuff, at 53, something like that. I mean, 1953. So this little song just tickles me to death. Pompton Turnpike. It's a very famous roadway, Jersey roadway, full of country charm. Pompton Turnpike leads you to a place not far from Broadway. Still it's on a farm. You dine with lights subdued, the music interlude puts you right in the mood to dance and find yourself romance. Bump dum turnpike. Ride your bike or if you like, just hitchhike. But come to Pump Dum Turnpike. Well, I love that song. It's fun to sing. It's demanding, makes me think. I'll see you all. I'll be back here tomorrow. Keep my date with you all. Good night. Teleprompter turned. What, am I supposed to remember all these lyrics? Teleprompter turned back. That's what I need. We could all sing it together if I just run the lyrics by. I should think about that. It won't be a little late for me. Thank you, Bill. All right. I'll see you all